We're back, and we're gonna do a quick one here. I've been noticing questions, and I've just been noticing on other people's videos and just the conversations I've seen that everyone's been having a problem with this smoker. Now, if you see, I got my salmon smoked to 100. I'm gonna pull them all out here, and I'm gonna try to do it over. This is gonna be a how to handle a smoker type video. I'm just letting them all drop so y'all can see that they are 100%. They are edible. If you can see, I have too much C in me, so I don't really want to technically eat them yet. But, like I said, they are edible. It just says salmon. It doesn't say smoked. It doesn't say nothing, but they are edible. It's not going to do anything to your health. So what I've started doing with this was, one thing I learned about the fire is you can put things on your rocks while there's an indoor fire, or if you just create an outdoor fire, you can actually put the rocks around it. Just place the rocks where the wood is. But the smoker is not as difficult as we thought it was, and it doesn't actually take as long. Hold on, let me drop some things out of my inventory. Made some coconut pots here. Well, didn't make them, just took the coconut out of it. Was trying to make some candles. Made some oil, so we'll drop that too. Made some oil. Made some more oil, and these are just the coconuts remain. Let's just drop those off in here. So we're going to pick up these fire sticks here. We're going to pick up all these fire sticks, and we're going to drop them off into the ocean. Yeah, I made some candles earlier. It gets pretty dark, and I want to make sure I'm able to see. A lot of times I find myself sleeping and we wake up with nighttime. I don't really like that, but what we want to do is just drop all the sticks into the ocean. Take every stick you have, just drop it on into the ocean. That's where they go. Oh, geez, I got a lot of sticks. And there we go. And then we're going to grab these ones, because these ones are what helps make the fire, a big fire, a lot sooner. And as soon as we get these dropped in, okay, let's just get you pick. Okay, can't pick up no more. So we're going to drop these into the ocean as well. Bear with me while we drop them down. And we'll grab these last ones, and then we'll talk a little bit more about how the smoker and how the fire and how the food goes. One thing I love is that this is an early access game, and the community is actually pretty great. Like I noticed in a lot of videos and a lot of communities for this game, everyone's always talking, everyone's always sharing, everyone's always trying to help. So I can honestly say I appreciate that. It's definitely a good community to be playing this game in. Find a lot of help, support on the videos. Make a video looking for help, you'll get support, and I'm really having fun. But yeah, so they're all in here, and what we want to do is wait for these to soak. So while those are soaking up, I don't want them almost dry, I don't want them wet, I want them soaked. So one thing we do know about this campfire is that it can go to medium, and because the wood is soaked, the wood is gonna burn a lot longer than any other fire that we have, whether it be the indoor fire or basic campfire. But it'll burn a lot longer depending on the material that you have in there, or I should say how much material you'll have in there. So as long as it's on large, and as long as it's on a big fire, you're not really going to have any real problem with not cooking the fish a little bit faster than what you use. So I've seen people say it takes 2 and 3 hours. Well, we're just going to do the video making sure that it takes a little less than an hour. Maybe it might take a half an hour. I mean, it is a survival game. Some things have to be somewhat realistic. Like I said, fish traps in the water, waist high. We're going to take let's take about 6 of them. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to drop these on here now, because I want you to see when it's a medium fire. I should put it when it's slow, but I just want you to see just a medium fire, how long it actually takes to actually, okay, so we got 6 of them on there, and the salmon's at 0. That's 0. We're going to get a timer right now, and we're going to try to put that up there so you can watch how long it takes. Now it's at 0. What we're going to do is go back and see how wet these sticks have gotten. Soaked, 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 soaked. So these sticks are all good to go. What we want first is to grab as many fire sticks to put on there as we can, because we will be coming back for some of the regular sticks. Okay, this should be enough, because the smoker's already going out. It should probably be at 1%, maybe not even, because like I said, it's a medium 1%, because it's a medium fire. Now as we add sticks and keep adding sticks, big campfire. Now 2%, and we're just gonna wait. If that fire goes down, we're gonna go and we're gonna get sticks and we're gonna bring it up. I'm gonna try to see if I can either speed up time or I'll cut the camera and give you an exact real time. Maybe make 2 videos where I leave one out the full time duration of what it takes. But yeah, we're just gonna wait to see how long it takes. It shouldn't take that long. The smoker does work. It will smoke the food. It will smoke the salmon, and that's, like I said, it doesn't have a timer. Now, if you notice, once you smoke it, there's no timer, meaning that the fish is not gonna go bad. I haven't seen a timer on the ground. Now, maybe there's a timer here in this bar, but I haven't seen it go bad. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna drop them here, and I'll leave them there. Maybe later on, just as the episode, just as a little tutorial's ending, we'll take a look and see if there's even any depletion to that green bar. But like I said, the timer's not going down. As you see, it's going up 5%. We've been here for maybe a minute, and it's at 5%. So if you do that, we're looking at like 20 minutes is what I would say. And remember, we started it on medium. So, I mean, 20 minutes to have your smoked fish. I mean, on an island like this, if you're not on here longer than 20 minutes, then I don't know what you're doing on here, because there's a lot of islands that are a lot smaller that don't have very much on it in sense of like resources or things you're going to grab off and take. An island like this should be your main base, your home base. And if you are here smoking something like this for 20 minutes, running back to an island like that, driving whatever you need and coming back, it probably would, the fire would more than likely still be going, but these would probably just be finishing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it go, because I've been talking for a minute. We've been going over it. I'm going to let it go, get to its percentage, and drop these 5 sticks back in, because I want to make sure that they stay wet. And we're going to keep this fire continuing to go. All right. All right. So in reading, if you look at them and you read them, and here's the other thing I want to actually test. This one here, the palm leaf one I have, it says the palm coal smoker is used to slowly preserve food, and it will also smoke it. The banana one, the banana coal smoker is used to slowly preserve the food. The banana leaves shed the wind better, so the smoke process is faster. So we're going to try to go with that one as well, and we're going to see if this one does it a little bit faster than this one. Now, since we realize you can't add water, we can't add water to actually make this smoke a little bit faster or smoke it more. That was my thought process when I put it there. Yes, I can be a dummy at times. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. If you'd watched the videos once or twice, you know I can make a dumb mistake or just do something stupid thinking that it works. Okay, these sticks don't work for that. Alright, so we're just going to get that the banana leaf one up. Let's actually, since we have a banana leaf, let's throw that in there. We're going to need one more, so we'll bring it back once we got that up and together. And then we're actually, here's what we'll do, since we have the ability to. And I don't want to wait for the other one and all this stuff. We have enough stuff around here. We're going to make 2 of them. And that's how that one's going to work. I'm going to bring you back once I got them both going. We're going to fill them both with fish, and we're going to see which one actually smokes faster and how long it takes. So we're going to scratch first plan. We got a new plan, and let's just work on that. Now what we want to do, we'll take these already carved out rocks. So we need 1, 2, 3. Let's see, is there any more of them down there? No. I think we got all the carving rocks. Most of these rocks came from rocks that were already on the beach. The campfire down the hill by where the skeleton was with the note. So I took most of these rocks, but there's rocks scattered all around. My bad. There's rocks scattered all around the island here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this together. We're going to bring you back, and we're going to show you, or we're going to see which smoker works faster and which one's best to use and put together. But the smoker will work, and it doesn't take as long. All right, so we got the banana leaf smoker made, cold smoker made, and we're just going to pound on this 9 times, get this made. And then we're going to chop up some wood, get the fire started, and we're going to see which one cooks which faster and how long it takes. So we can have somewhat roughly around the time of how long it's going to take and are you willing to wait. Like I said, it shouldn't take no longer than 20 minutes max, 30 minutes max to get your fish cooked. Now I know to most of you guys that sounds like a long time, but I mean, it's a smoker. It's a great investment. there are goods and bads to your foods not going bad, which is some of my reasons of making sure that you have fertilizer, because I actually plan to live, not just go from island to island, see what's there, take it, and then go about my day. I actually enjoy trying to survive, balance everything that I need, see what this game has to offer. And if you're playing that way, then that smoker shouldn't be a problem at all to have to endure what it's asking you for. But we'll bring it back once we get this together. Just going to soak the wood and make sure that we can get these cookers going. Alright, so we're going to take the fish out of all the traps here, and we're going to put it down on the smoker and see which one works faster. I mean, we obviously have an idea that the banana smoker is going to work faster, but just for people that think it doesn't work or it takes too long, like I said, half an hour, that's too long in a survival game. Yeah, you might want to either put it on the dryer or put it on a campfire. I find it to be just right. Alright, so dead salmon. We got our flint in there. Now we just gotta bang that in and that in, and now they're both gonna smoke. And this one's a large campfire, so we're not gonna cheat. And let's see, I already have salmon at 2%, so that's not fair. 1%. Let's see if we can get a wet stick. See if it'll go in now, because it wasn't going in when I tried to insert it in for some reason. Alright, so now it's a big campfire. So that's 2%, that's 3%, and it's just a matter of sitting here and seeing which one's gonna cook faster. Now, my one over here, like I said, we don't want to put water in it, and I can be honest, I'm not quite sure how long it takes. Yeah, see, the wood's still wet, and we might even have to destroy that and build it over. But yeah, we'll sit here and we'll see how long. They kind of look 3%. Kind of seems like they're both smoking at the same capacity. They're both at 3%, so who knows? But I mean, it's been about a minute now since we even started the fire, if that, and they're already at 3%. So I mean, if they're getting 3 to 4% a minute, I think it'd be a lot faster than what we think it is. So we can either sit here and fast forward time, or I can cut the camera and bring it back. I'll decide during editing. Alright, just coming back, explaining. Like I said, these cookers, because they're a big fire, it's gonna cook a lot. It's gonna take a lot longer to burn down than just any other fire. So we still haven't had to add any wood yet. We're at 14%. It's been about 3 minutes at like 14%. So I say it's not bad so far. Still not that bad of a way you can run around, do some of the things you got to do on the island. Come back if you still have a big fire, so they'll be cooking a lot faster, and come back and get to it. And I mean, definitely, I could say right now, I think the banana one's just a tad bit faster, because remember, this had the small fire, which cooks things slower. This had the big fire, and it went for about, let's say, a percentage longer, and now this one is ahead of the cold smoker. So I'd say definitely the banana one's a lot faster, but it's been about 3 minutes and they're almost at 20%. Okay, so we're at 25% for the banana cooker, and we're at smoker, I should say. We're at 16% for the palm smoker, so that should give you some sort of idea of which one's faster. We're looking at like 10% faster with the palm leaves. And as I mentioned previously 2 seconds ago, keep these campfires big, because I mean, that one being medium could cause why it's going slower. So we'll just run back, get another stick, and like I said, to make them big, it's not like you're doing anything special or making a special fire. You're just adding more sticks, or the maximum amount of sticks required to make the fire. Like, that's just medium, and now it's big because I added one. And these big fires burn very, very slow. Another good way when you're worried about how long it takes, or if you don't like how long it takes, is have a seat. If you have a seat in front of the fire, make sure your hunger and your vitals are good. But if you sit down and have a seat in front of the fire, it goes faster. Time will go faster. These will cook faster. If you're having just an issue with, wanting to make it faster, but you don't want to sit down and just wait with a dead screen, if you have any tiredness, go to sleep. You have a bed, take a nap. Unfortunately, we can't do any of that right now, because we want to make sure we know what the timing is. And we've been into about, I'd say about 9, maybe 10 minutes and we're at 30%. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's gonna take about 30 to 40 minutes to get it cooked, or you can go to sleep and speed up time. I mean, use a combination as well as both of them. You know, like you can go to sleep and wait up the time, and it'll probably take a lot less time. I mean, if we have enough time in this video, I can add it to at the end to show you, like, it just speeds it up. But as far as the smoker, like, no, it's not the greatest, you know, cooking tool that you have, but the amount of time it allows you to keep your food before it perishes is definitely worth it. So I'm just going to add this back to the banana leaf cooker, make sure we can keep things going faster. Like I said, if you want it to cook its maximum fastness, I know it's not really a real word or a real sentence, but if you want it to cook as fast as it can, you want to make sure that the campfire is big, and you just want to make sure you keep the campfire big. But like I said, we're at 22% with these guys, we're at 34% with those guys, so we're just going to cut the camera real quick. We'll probably bring you back at 50 minutes and tell you how much time we're at now. At the 50% mark, I should say, not the 50 minute, but at the 50% mark. When these ones turn 50% finished, we'll bring you back and let you know what time, and let you know how much time it's been. Alright, peace. Alright, so we're at 50% now, and what it looks like from what I'm still seeing is about 15 minutes we got to 50%. So like I said, 30 to 40 minutes. I know I said different earlier, but 30 to 40 minutes is pretty much roughly. I'd say no more than 50. 50 is kind of a long time, but at the same time, I still wouldn't, like I said, I still wouldn't say no, because I mean, if you're on something like this is kind of home, you know, you plant a garden and everything else. But looking over here at the smoker that smoked up the fish over here, after so long, we do end up seeing a timer on it. I mean, it's very, very slow compared to any other foods that I have. It's going down very, very, very slow, but there is a timer on it. It's just what it looks like is with the cooker, it can give you a few days to go and enjoy yourself and do what you need to do. But other than that, I'm still going to go on a limb and say 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how much you tend to the big fires, and make sure that they stay big fires. Like this one's at 35, and it just turned medium fire. I know it actually just turned medium fire. We're gonna have to chop down some wood, but I don't know, just one did the job, just one. All right, so like I said, this one here is at 37, and this one's at 55. So we'll bring you back when it's at roughly 75, 80. See what time, see how much time it's been. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got these guys here at 75%. It's been about 19, 22 minutes. I'd say about 20 minutes, going on 20 minutes now. Just trying not to round up on the seconds here, but this one's at 52, while this one's at 75. So, like I said, there's no real debate on it. The banana cooker is going to be way better, and I think actually the banana's at medium, that one's at medium. Oh, they're both at medium, so we're going to need new sticks. We're going to need to chop up some more wood, but we're at 75 there, and that's pretty much what we have. Alright, so we're going to add that stick. That's one big campfire. Let's just keep them there because we want this cooked as fast as possible. And like I said, my opinion would be make it closer to the water. That way you don't have to go as far for the wet sticks, and you can pretty much hold 2 or 3 waiting for the sticks to go down. But I'm telling you, it's a very slow draining process for those sticks to go down. So we'll bring you back once we get it to like 95, 99%, so we can just let the video play off at the last remaining time, so you can see roughly how much each percent takes per minute. And now we're at 80, so we'll bring you back at 90. Cool. Alright, I'm going to bring everybody back. We're at 97%. I didn't want to have the camera go too long, 98% as we speak. I didn't want to have the camera and the video go too long with just watching salmon cook. I mean, probably funner than watching paint dry, but didn't want to go too long. This one's at 69%. And right now, like I said, the timer that I have set just to get my time to make sure that I know how much time it actually took. We're at 27 minutes. 27, 20, yeah, about 28 minutes. I'd say 28 minutes. So 30 minutes. I'm gonna go on a limb and say 20 to 30 minutes, and that's with the fires being medium. They're at 99. I'm definitely gonna have to keep this guy large. I don't even want to have to do the time for that because holy smokes. But as you can see, all the salmons at 100%. It's good to go, and they all just turned red, letting you know that they're cooked and ready to eat, like these guys over here. So this guy here, I mean, 71%, we're at 27 minutes. We can all get the idea that it's going to take about 50 to 40 minutes for this guy to actually cook up to its full potential to get them all done. I'm just going to let the fires burn out. No, I don't want to. Yeah, because you put water on it, you have to wait for it to dry up, and I never know when I want to just put food on there to preserve. So what I'll say is we're gonna end it here. Stay tuned for the next what I've learned or what I found out. Next we'll be dealing with the garden. I got one set up over there that I was just practicing with learning, but we're gonna set one up, and we're probably gonna set up a little bit closer into here as well as have like some foundation. If you want to see me actually build a base, let me know. Put it down in the comment section below. If you don't really care to see the base build, but you'd like to see a base there, let me know. But there's definitely going to be a base, so it's either you're going to watch it or you're just going to see the masterpiece be done. But the next What I've Learned video definitely is going to be the plants, and with that video I'll have a little something special in there, a little hidden trick. I'm not sure if anyone knew, but I figured it out. But with that being said, I'm going to end it on that note. Two fingers. Peace.